Hello and welcome to EBAday 2025 in Paris. I'm Hannah Wallace, and joining me now in the studio away from the busy event of day 2 is Simos Eacott, Head of Payments at NatWest, and we're talking about the future of open finance. Simon, great to have you back in the studio. Thanks for joining us.
Great to see you, Hannah.
Really good to have you on, and of course we're talking around a big topic. It's the future of open finance. What I want to hear from you is the move from open banking to open finance and the key differences between the two.
Yeah, of course. And in fact, it's very timely because I've just been on a panel in one of the plenaries where we've discussed a lot of the issues and the opportunities that it gives us. But essentially, open banking, if you look at it through the UK context, it's been in place for a number of years, and it provides what I would regard as the building blocks for open finance. It was introduced through regulation, but the banks embraced it, the main banks embraced it. At NatWest, we developed a number of propositions which have really helped with some of our customer propositions as well, based on our Pay It product. But essentially, it provides access to customer account data and the ability to initiate payments. And that, for me, is the bedrock of open finance. Moving into open finance, it spreads the net further and starts to access things like savings accounts and lending capabilities and pensions, and that really does start to open up opportunities for the ecosystem to drive some real benefit.
So let's talk about that ecosystem. Thank you for bringing us up to date. How has that switch to a more expanded open finance ecosystem enabled the growth that we're seeing?
Yeah, in many ways, and the way that I would describe it is it's a series of developing use cases. And with all of these things, Hannah, you need to start off with the customer. What's the customer journey? What's the benefits that are going to be provided here, whether it's an individual or whether it's an SME or whether it's a major corporate? They've all got opportunities in this space as open finance becomes more prevalent. It does get into greater areas. It allows the ability to potentially provide more lending to SMEs, more credit, faster decision making. It enables customers to have more choice. It enables customers to link together a number of different banking facilities, not just within their banking relationship, but on different platforms as well. So it builds that ecosystem. It gives the customers the opportunity to bring all of their finances together in a way that works for them.
And so, Simon, I've got to ask the big question: what is the future of open finance, and are we prepared as an industry?
And that is the big question, Hannah. So are we prepared? I think we're getting prepared. I think the future can be very bright because it does create a lot of opportunities for all players in the ecosystem. But it's going to need a few things. It's going to need ongoing investments from all of the players. It's going to need enabling legislation, and the government is very keen to get that legislation through, which becomes an enabler for a lot of the activity that we're doing. As banks, we've exercised the muscle of open finance through our embracing of open banking. So we know what it takes to build APIs, we know what it takes to build those customer journeys. But as it goes into more areas, the financial services that come into the open finance ecosystem need to do a lot of work as well. So alongside everything else we're doing in this industry, it's going to be some heavy lifting, but I think the opportunity for real growth, for real customer benefit are there.
All right, so there is some work still to do, certainly a space to keep our eyes on. Simon, thank you very much for sharing your insights. I'm looking forward to reflecting on those further down the line, but for now I'll let you get back out there and share your insights with the rest of the delegates.
Thank you very much. Thank you.